Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for February 5th, 2025. We are doing a Seaside Corn Guilds dual set day in which we don't have plus actions. Man, this kingdom sure would be more interesting with plus actions. Like, look at all these good terminals. We got Wharf, we got Monkey, we got Merchant Guild, we got Butcher. No plus actions. Okay, well, so we're going to be playing single terminal, which means I think it's down to Wharf or Butcher for that single terminal. Let's see, I mean, draw is good, Wharf is good. Butcher is also good. I don't know. It's like, I'm trying to think like what would push us in one direction or another. Like, there's lookout for trashing, so we don't necessarily need to trash with Butcher. There's C chart as supplemental draw, so we don't necessarily need to draw with Wharf, although C chart by itself isn't very good draw. Like it works much better if it's supplementing something else. And like, I mean, it is going to be relatively easy to get like a bunch of C charts because of Stonemason. That would push a little bit in the direction of Butcher, because then you can butcher the Stonemasons. Like, you don't really want them in your deck. From a gain standpoint, Wharf enables more total gains per turn because you can play a Wharf each turn and you have 3 total buys. You do have to like get stuff to line up. It's definitely not like trivial to manage that, but like you could make it work potentially. I mean, you could also just get a third Wharf, I guess, you know, like try to do it that way. Then the other question is, like, are you going to really make use of 3 buys? Like, given that there's Stonemason anyway, like maybe it doesn't really matter too much to get a third buy. Like, you're certainly not going to like triple province or anything like that. And even double provincing should be probably easier off of Butcher than off of Wharf. So I'm leaning Butcher here. I think we do want to look out if we're going to get Butcher. I mean, we'd probably want one with Wharf too, but I mean, the other thing we could potentially do is play with both. I think that's probably not the way to go, though, but I think I open Lookout Silver Stonemason for lighthouses. But why? Alright, let's get at least one more silver, and then maybe after that we start taking C charts on less than 5. Ay ay. Really? So they open double lighthouse with a stonemason silver, and then they just hit Butcher turn 3. Like, okay. I mean, I guess without playing any lighthouses. I mean, I guess like they were more likely probably to hit 5 than I was, but on turn 3 with no lighthouses in play, like, sure. Anyway, I don't think I even want a lighthouse here. I think it's just not good. And here's a Butcher. There's a Butcher everywhere, a Butcher. I do think we want to just pick up another Butcher here. I'm fine with getting rid of a silver. I mean, I think the question is, would we rather have a silver or a sea chart in our deck? Like, now that we have the butcher and we're going to get a second butcher, I think the answer is sea chart. I think. Although we would get to save some coffers if we did it other way, but yeah, whatever. Well, hold on. Actually, we could also stonemason for butchers. Have 3 butchers in the deck. That might be too many at this point. Granted. Well, we get to say, at the very least, we get to save if we do silver to sea chart and then buy butcher, we bank a coffer. Sorry. I think that's actually what I want to do. We do have 2 butchers in our deck. Should we just trash estate? I mean, copper. Probably. Grab another sea chart. Great. More sea charts. That was early. All right, sea chart again. Just bank a coffer and sea chart again. We are going to need to like take like gold or something probably to make this work. But whatever. We can butcher a sea chart too if we have like an excess one. Good job, sea chart. Yeah, let's not bother to butcher a copper into a sea chart or something. Let's just grab a gold here. We have a butcher down there. I think I want to try to draw that before I play the lookout. I'll do this too. Okay. This is unfortunate. I mean, at some point it's correct to just butcher the butcher. But right now we can do estate to sea chart and just buy a province. We can't buy a province. Just kidding. I thought I had... Oh, it had already given me the butcher coffers. Right, of course, of course, of course. Okay. That's fine. We'll buy another gold. What is this? What is this? This is like almost all of my coppers. Yeah, I think maybe his trashed no copper. Like, I think this is literally all of my copper. Well, one more gold, I guess. And then hopefully we're just provincing out. Yeah, the fact that the C chart never draws the other butcher is really annoying. Like, and this, so we got copper, lookout, gold, something in there. Hmm. Do we trash one of our golds here? Or do we trash the other butcher? I think we still hang on to the second butcher. Definitely not sure about that. Do we play the lookout? Lookout's not a bad card for us to butcher at this point. We only have 2 coppers there and 13 cards. I think I'm going to not play the lookout. Okay, now we'll play the lookout. We know. On, thank you. Damn it. All right. Now, unfortunately, we can't butcher to province. We just go ahead and do gold to province. A little bit unfortunate there. Getting double province at this point is really unlikely, unfortunately. I mean, if we draw enough C charts, maybe we can do it. Yeah, we're short. We should have butchered the butcher the last time. Hmm. 3 duration lighthouses? Yeesh. Like, I don't know, maybe I should be butchering the silver? No, that can't be right. Province Duchy is only a tie. Man, this is just not quite worked out. They've got a wharf in play. Oh, we're totally cooked here. Gold to double duchy. Oh, fuck. They had a stonemason around this whole time. Oh, we're just, yeah. And I never got a stonemason because it never made sense. Oh, that fucking sucks. Well. You have basically no ability to win the game at this point. Like... I don't actually want to trigger the shuffle here without the butcher in it. We want to get back to the butcher as soon as possible. This copper is not helping with that, but neither is triggering the shuffle that doesn't have the butcher in it. So I guess... I mean, not that it's really going to matter, but... Alright, now it's literally impossible. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, maybe you do have to play with Wharf. They didn't trash any copper. We got down to 1, but yeah, I don't know. I still believe in copper trashing, but maybe we just have to play with Wharf. This stonemason for 2 lighthouses business, though, I really don't about that. I'm gonna trash the estate, I think. Guess we'll take a 3rd silver. Oh, for fuck's sake! You get 2 butchers and then a wharf? Like, how is that supposed to work? Hmm. I don't know, my gut still tells me that I want to just play with butcher. Uh, hmm. Just stonemason for C charts now, maybe. Could also buy a gold. Maybe that is better. Now let's see charts. I wonder about actually getting. I mean, we could stonemason for more C charts. I wonder about actually getting a treasury. Treasury C chart doesn't do a whole lot, admittedly. But it does work if we are only gaining provinces with butcher, like for some duration of time. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try this, and then it's gonna not work, and then I'm gonna have to restart. That's the plan. My God, there are 3 provinces already. Good gold now. I don't know. Mm-hmm. This is probably very bad. Could do silver to province and spend 5 coppers. There's probably not a reason to do that over gold to province though. We aren't gonna get to top deck the treasuries if we buy province here, but we have to do it nonetheless. That's a lot of duchies. Ugh. Do I state to duchy? I guess so. We're so far behind. Do I play the lookout? I don't know. The answer was no. I'm so tempted to just undo this. Sake. My deck is worse than last time. I guess that shouldn't be surprising. I'm playing the treasury. I mean, if they get enough estates, the last 2 provinces. Gotta try to cycle this province. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god! That's messed up, is what that is. That's so messed up. I mean, we're gonna lose anyway, but like that's so uncalled for. Oh, that was a 3 pile. Right. Okay. Yeah, that was. Alright, I don't know. Maybe Lookout is just bad. Certainly. certainly feels like it's not doing me a whole lot of good. I don't know. Coppers really suck, but not hitting 5 early is painful. Really painful. The stonemason for lighthouses thing, I cannot get behind that. But maybe we just go double silver and play with a more junky deck. Start with Butcher. Butchering estate to copper seems actively bad. So maybe now we do go with Wharf. I don't know. I'll go C chart already. Already got a Wharf down there. Could take one more, I guess. Damn it. Uncalled for. Guess we could do the stonemason for C charts thing. Do it again. Sure, why not? We just buy province here? Do we like bother with gold, or I feel like just buy province? Yeah, I knew we were gonna end up drawing that wharf, but I think it's worth it. Maybe would we even rather? Well, now if we play the wharf, we're going to trigger a shuffle anyway. Would we rather trigger a shuffle and play the wharf, or just play the butcher? I think the wharf is pretty nice. All right, now I guess we take a gold. The lighthouses are so weird because, like, you can definitely draw them dead with wharf. Ugh. God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Still think I want to trigger the shuffle because there's no value in having the second wharf in it. Okay, so how do we do this? Do we... Good stonemason, gold to duchies. Boy, do I not apparently know how to play this board at all. Maybe I shouldn't be playing with Butcher at all. Maybe I should just be playing Wharf Money. I really don't know. Also just do gold to province by duchy, I guess. Gives us as much points, as many points, but one less top card. It's just, it lowers the provinces. I'm not sure that might be bad for us. We don't have any duration effects in play, though. But we also don't have our Butcher coming up next turn. I don't know. We get an estate? I guess so. Well, much for the wharf. And they get a province. Like, what are the odds? Oh, you did have the... Okay, the duration wharf. I don't know. I hate this board. I really don't know. I really don't know. I think we need to try something more streamlined. So, which means either wharf money, no butcher, or butcher money and don't screw around with C charts. The AI seems to be able to make it work when it just like throws random crap into its deck, but I cannot make that work. Okay. Here's another thought I just had. What if we played with treasure map? Like if we go lookout silver, or like okay with, I mean, lookout is only trashing. What do we, double lookout? Double lookout. Maybe we can make that work. Desperately want to do something at least mildly interesting here. Do we already take the treasure map? Maybe so. Oh, we can't hit another one here. Which is pretty unfortunate. So what do we do? We take a C chart because we don't want something that gets in the way. Or do we need to take a silver so that we can afford another treasure map? Which we probably aren't going to be able to afford next turn anyway. It's really unfortunate that we didn't see a lookout turn 3. I mean, it's not like we've trashed a copper yet. I think I'm going to take the C chart. That can find the other lookout, if nothing else. Okay. I guess I could take a lighthouse. That actually seems alright with this approach. Okay, so C chart's not gonna actively draw anything. We hit 4 for our other treasure map if we draw the lighthouse. I think that's worth it. This has got to be totally wrong, but now we just take like another C chart or something. We got a treasury. They have merchant guild. Like they're doing totally different stuff. Unfortunate. I think I'll take another lighthouse. Like, it is... It's... Aha! Ah, okay. They buy a duchy? What is going on? Is my doing this somehow affecting what the AI is doing? Do I even want these lighthouses in play right now? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was hoping to find a lookout, but... Alright, do we want more lighthouses? Maybe the reason the lighthouses are working out is because of the sea chart thing. I hadn't thought about that before. But the AI hasn't gotten that many sea charts in general. But I guess I'll take another lighthouse. Dang, I was really hoping to see the lookout here. Alright, anyway, it's time for Butcher. Butcher, Butcher, Butcher. Is this going to be just like all golds and I'm going to not trash a copper? They haven't gotten a lookout. They have gotten a butcher, but they haven't trashed much, I assume. Like, 4 coppers, like... Yeah, I probably don't actually play this lookout. Yeah. I think this is another butcher. No. Ugh. Amazing. We've got all these golds and all these butchers, but we can't line them up. Ugh. Do we play this lookout? We didn't see... Oh, we saw a copper. Okay, we... Probably not, then. Let's butcher it. Whether we butcher it to duchy or sea chart or buy the other one, I guess it doesn't really matter. Unless we think we can get away with not buying a duchy. I don't think we can get away with that. Not having lighthouses in play, amazingly. Guess we're taking an estate at this point. Now this is almost certainly not going to work out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, it took way too long for this treasure map thing to come online. Unsurprisingly, because Lookout isn't very good at doing stuff. Butcher... We can't butcher Lighthouse to Duchy. Maybe we just store the coffers? We really want to get... I should have... Well, no, then I wouldn't have been... If I butchered C chart to Duchy, I wouldn't have been able to buy Duchy. But we really want to do is get both of the Duchies. I mean, I guess we could butcher Duchy to Duchy. We could have a losing tie, butchering gold to province and buying estate. Butcher Duchy to Duchy at least denies them the opportunity to get a Duchy. Uh, if we had a, we could. How many of our golds have we butchered? Only two. We just like don't find them. I don't know. This this deck is just so bad. I guess. No. All right. What the hell do we do? What the hell do we do? Maybe it's just like the first C chart I got was bad, and I should have gotten like even more lighthouses or some crap. I don't know. I mean, the lighthouses aren't very good though. Really. it's bored. Ugh. I really don't want to just play like Wharf money, but I'm kind of starting to feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Just go double silver into a couple of wharves and C charts and then buy provinces. Oh, there's our two wharves. I mean, we might get a third. Oh. We don't have a ton of money in our deck right now. We only have 11. Do we take a C chart or do we take a silver? C chart's going to help us find like the other wharf, right? That's the reason to take it. But maybe we take silver now and think about stonemason for C charts on 5. Eight. I mean, we could stonemason for wharf butcher and just say, you know, whatever, we're over terminal, fuck it. I don't think spending a coffer to add a stonemason and a C chart to the deck is good. This has got to be a gold. We do need more money in the deck. Ah. Great. I think I just consistently get baited into doing bad stuff on this board. $11 coins. Maybe we just trash a copper, buy province, and not good enough. Want a lighthouse? Not really. Always behind. we're just gonna lose again. I know it. Ay, ay, ay. And then they take the last touchy and game is over even if we... Oh, no, okay. Huh. We could stonemason wharf into 2 estates. Like, we kind of need them. But at the same time, having the wharf play... I guess we spend the coffers on an estate because we need the estate anyway. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how to play this board. Alright, this time... This time what? For real wharf money, I kind of didn't totally follow the game plan last time. I guess I'll try it. It really does love that stonemason for lighthouses, and I continue not to understand it. I think we're just going to ignore C chart this time. God damn it. Double damn it. Oh my god. He's serious. Got 3 wards. Do we want a 4th? Could just take a province. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know. The early greening is just the play. It's a lot of stuff that they're getting, that's for sure. One more wharf, one more wharf. I mean, this seems to be working out. As unsatisfying as it is. Oh, holy shit. They just... got a whole bunch of points. Could still lose here. Yes, I could. And this is the thing, is this is why I want to have Butcher in the deck. Like, yeah. Fuck me. God damn it. I I don't know. Maybe this is just one of those cases where the AI is like really good at finding the right amount of like terminals to play and all that, or like terminals to gain, and then like which terminals to play. I don't know. Like it gained. I mean, I guess it only gained one Wharf, so it was mostly just playing Butcher. Having the Stonemason, like, it did use Stonemason to do something towards the end here, right? Or maybe it didn't. We just had the Stonemason in the deck. Never did anything with it. It's just weird because it's like it spikes these bigger turns at the end when you would think like how are you building towards being able to do that? That's the thing I don't understand. Why is a province? Why is a province? Butcher, gold to province. Why is a duchy? And I guess just having a bunch of lighthouses in play. Butcher, warp to duchy, gain, and then buy a duchy. Yeah, I don't know. I like when like, are the lighthouses somehow like that good? Maybe I should just mirror its opening and see how it goes. I really don't like it, but I'm at a loss. Are we supposed to Stonemason estate to copper? Like, not if we want to play with Butcher, but yes if we want to play with Wharf, I guess? Hmm. I'm gonna go with Trash the Copper and get another Lighthouse, since it's apparently such a good card. The Butcher. Second Butcher. Look at all these lighthouses. We do here. I mean, with all these lighthouses, sea charts should be pretty good. Of course, the Butchers collide. We should still have a Stonemason. Let's get 2 more sea charts. Value. This game could just pile really quickly. Down to pursue that as an outcome. And we can buy a province. Stonemason this, or butcher this stonemason into another sea chart. We'll still have a stonemason to play with. We also bank a coffer. Bah. Do we trash this copper? Or do we value not having the copper relative to a coffer? Like, I'm thinking I just buy another sea chart here. Not having the copper is pretty nice. There's a world where we can win by just like... Okay. Oh, no, we can still... I think we have a win, actually. We stonemason butcher to stonemasons, and then overpay for stonemason. Only costs 4. What an incredibly stupid way to finally win this game. I am so dissatisfied with that. Like, God. Like, what is this deck? Did I not even get a second butcher? That's funny. I think I probably meant to. Oh no, I stonemason the butcher. That's right. Okay. And their deck was... Yeah, I don't know. Okay. This... Ugh. What is the correct way to play this board? I still have no idea. Like, surely it's not what I just did, right? Like, surely there's something that beats that. I mean, I had one province. Like, surely you can get to multiple provinces by then. I mean, I could have... Obviously, I could have scored there instead of further lowering piles, but like... Oh, what the hell? What was... Yeah. I don't know if... I mean, there is obviously like some synergy with C Chart Lighthouse, but at the same time, it's not. It still didn't feel like it was doing all that much. It wasn't like, oh man, now I'm hitting province every turn or something. Yeah. Well, let it not be said that I am the master of every board because I still have no idea about this one. Yeah. I even wonder like about what if we'd opened Lookout Lighthouse or Stonemason for lighthouses? The trash coppers, could that have been better even? And then we get a 5-2. Well, I'm just gonna resign because that is not what I want to explore. I'm like, I don't like this board, and then I'm gonna play it again because I'm weird like that. I mean, this will probably be worse. But I don't know. I think we do trash a state. By the time we... get going with Butcher, I think we'll have... what do I want to say? Better targets than a state, or at least no worse targets, like the stonemasons. Speaking of which, do we leave the stonemason on top? Trash a copper, or possibly in the state, I guess. Like, it's not like we're gonna hit 5, so yeah, maybe we do. I guess we're gonna stonemason for lighthouses again. Kind of forgot I had 2 lighthouses in play. You know what? Doesn't matter at this point anyway. Yeah, I don't care. Discard. Yeah, discard stonemason. Because we can... yeah, we actually are guaranteed to hit 5 here. Funny enough. Because we know we're not seeing 3 estates. We trashed one of them. Hey! Take the sea chart or you take the lighthouse? I think we actually take the lighthouse. Now. Sea chart later. We get stonemason for sea charts. This is even more aggressive for the pile situation than it was last time. At this point, I guess we probably trash copper by sea chart, single sea chart. I think this is what we want to do. I'm not really sure. Sad. Under a coffer to get another sea chart and a stonemason? Probably not at this point, actually. Second butcher. Damn it! How many coffers have we trashed? Not that many. I don't know. No, they got a province. Man, see, we had all this junk down here that the light or the lookout could have seen, but no. All right. Well, I'm pretty convinced that this line is worse than my other line anyway at this point. We gotta trash nothing to get a province, or trash like a state to. Oh, there's not even a good target. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, it does not feel like this is an improvement. Not really sure why. Pretty confusing. Do we go ahead and play the lookout? You know we have a duchy on top that we would like to discard. Okay. Probably rather have the province on top. Entirely clear. Province milling does look favorable right now. We could butcher province to province and buy duchy. Or butcher duchy and buy duchy. That's probably better. Well, get more points. Double duchy line anyway. There becomes like a stonemason pileout line at that point. But I don't know. We not have any more stonemasons? Maybe we don't. They don't have any gold. We're unlikely to be able to gain 2 provinces without it being a mill thing. So like lowering the provinces in that sense isn't necessarily bad. I don't know. If I C chart, and the game ends if they buy a duchy. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that was not an improvement, but at least it wasn't, maybe wasn't worse? I don't know, maybe it was. Hard to tell. Yeah, I still feel totally lost about this kingdom. Like, Sea Chart Lighthouse? That's the thing that we're supposed to be doing? Really? I don't know. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, I guess. And I'll see you in the next one.